Housewives of Potomac, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Season 6, episode 1, the new interlude. You know what? No more Monique. We get a new girl, and Wendy is still here. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. Let's get it. I don't know. I probably should have just started this off in a little section. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually want to read this off real quick because we actually start off with Miss Wendy. You know what I'm saying? She, you know, I'm about to say saunter, but she slithers, you know, down the hallway in her house, and she's doing the silhouette challenge. You remember that from TikTok, where you kind of do the little flip, like you in a regular outfit or something, and then the light flips off, and then you in the red background, and you like a black silhouette, and you kind of pose all sexy and all that stuff, right? So she does that, and it's an invitation. So I just want to read that off real quick. The nude interlude. You are cordially invited. You are start all over. You are cordially invited to the nude interlude. Redefining what it means to look and feel sexy. All guests are asked to wear shades of nude for a fun night of dinner, drinks, and a couple special guests. Guest surprises. See you soon, XOXO. So, I'm guessing hence the name of the title of the show. So Wendy is planning something. Boom, we got that out the way. So we'll skip to Ashley. You know what I'm saying? Ashley is pregnant. You know, mama, full out belly, and you know what I'm saying. She's getting down to the home stretch. You know what I'm saying? This is baby number 2, and I think it's a boy as well, because she's already had it in present time. And you know what? They're just kind of in a good spot. I will say her and Michael at this point, you know, well, we'll say halfway good spot, because unfortunately, not only does he have to fight, you know, or balance his time between baby and her, they ain't been doing it since she's been pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Probably 4 months ago, as she would say. So I think she's about 6 or so, I don't know, something months now. But they put it on the thing 4 months ago. They ain't did it yet. So, unfortunately, what's she thinking about in her mind? Could he be possibly cheating, or could he possibly not? Hey, it is what it is. But she's not, I would say she's not all the way depressed about it. But hey, it is a possibility. So, but in the meantime, I think that they're cool with their relationship otherwise. So we flip to Miss Candace. Miss Candace. Okay, so I do like how posh Candace is. You know what I'm saying? She got her wigs together, because at first they used to look like helmets, but now they look good. And she got her house, y'all. Candace moved up. It's a $1 million house. It is 6 bedrooms. It is 7 baths. Nice, I will say. She's still in the process of decorating some things. And Giselle is her first guest. So, you know, Giselle's looking around saying, "Oh, this is nice, this is nice." And, you know, they see children. Children, where do kids come from? Remember her boo, Chris? He had 2 kids with his other relationship. So they are here visiting, and she's learning how to be a stepmom. So kudos to Candace. She is trying. It might not be the easiest thing for her, but she is trying, and she's adjusting. And her and Chris are doing just fine, as it seems so far. You know what I'm saying? And Giselle, okay. Her confessional look off rip, the first one, I will say no, because that wig looked like a helmet. Like this part, it was just this part. It just looked like a mop on her head. Okay, that's all I got to say. I don't wear weaves, you know what I'm saying? Because I just got hair. But if I did, I would make sure it didn't look like that. That's all I got to say. But you know what? She gets asked about Jamal. Jamal. So how are you and Jamal doing? And Candace is like, not Candace. Giselle was just like, not so good. So you know what? Well, is Jamal coming? It's like, yeah, if you know, you know. Of course not. Oh yeah, side note about Candace's house. I forgot her little guest room. Why she got a life-size ass picture of her mama in the corner? I mean, girl, really? I just thought that was a little interesting. Like, your mama a little narcissistic, because I'm sure she probably the one who made it. And girl, yeah, she gonna have to stay in this room. And I bet she gonna complain about it when she actually see it. I bet you she is. Alrighty, so you know, Giselle just says that because of COVID, her and Jamal's relationship has, not grown stronger. It has just kind of grown maybe more apart. Because during the COVID months, they've probably only seen each other once a month. And just, they don't live in the same state. So it's just kind of like, how's it going to work? And he a pastor, so he's always busy with the church stuff. So it's like, where does Giselle fit in that, right? Okay. And Candace is just kind of not buying it because she like, COVID, y'all already know each other. Y'all kiss and hug and all that stuff. Y'all got kids, for Christ's sake. So there's really no point of being like shy about catching nothing from each other if y'all both can get the shots and, all those protective things, right? Okay, whatever. So in her mind, she's like, I don't know. It could be because of all the rumors, you know what I'm saying, about him cheating on her, having babies on her. And basically on the social media, he been tweeting and going on Instagram and just saying like they not together. Like right now they not together. I think everybody kind of knew that. It's understandable. Like it just kind of is what it is. And maybe the reunion could possibly have did something about that, with Monique and her binder of receipts and Karen. Remember, Karen was just, her and Monique was just going at Giselle, like, you know what I'm saying, with all the Jamal questions. And Giselle was just baffled, you know what I'm saying, with getting that neck roll out, you know what I'm saying. But hey, since they flipped to Karen, you know what I'm saying, they both like, well, Candace like, well, I don't talk to her ever since that Monique thing. She took her side, so I'm just not cool with her like that. And Giselle like, well, yeah, she always talking mess about me, so I just ain't cool with her either. Like, fuck. They said it. So they flip on over to Karen. Her and Red, all in love land or whatnot. She cleaning out her house, getting rid of some things. And they just got to talk about this vow renewal thing. Because remember at the reunion, he re-proposed to her. And instead of calling it a vow renewal, she wants to call it it was so great, we got to do it again. Or it was so nice, we got to do it twice. I think this is what I did. So nice, we got to do it twice. Well, and she, of course, wants to be grand dame about things. And he like, nah, it's COVID. Let's just keep this small, just our friends and stuff. It ain't got to be that big a deal. And she like, come on now, Ray. So 25 years ago, they did get married, right? But she goes to tell us that before they actually did get married, they were supposed to get married before that. And he called it off. So interesting. So she was just joking with him like, well, you gonna call this one off too, like you did back then. And then he goes on to say, basically about this guest list, like, if we keep it small, who it's gonna be. And she said, well, it's just gonna be, just the friends who support us, Ray, and who know that they love us and whatnot. And Giselle just ain't in it. Like, we beefing because Giselle always talking mess, like. And she's, we just not getting along at this point. I ain't talking to her. So then they flip back over to Giselle and Candace, and they basically saying the same thing. Like, yeah, I ain't talking to her. And Giselle like, well, look, when time comes, I got my ammo, I got my list of receipts, and I'm just gonna have to let it all hang out, and then we're gonna see what Karen got to say then, cause Ray don't like her. They don't even she don't even like Ray's dick or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Cause he an old man, so I guess that we all assuming he ain't doing it no more. He too old. So what is they doing, right? Nothing or something. I mean, she probably could be, maybe that's all he needs, just a little tickle of the balls. But hey, it don't matter. Let's leave Ray alone. He's still gonna marry her, and they gonna have fun. But in the meantime, Giselle, Karen, Candace, we got beef. And while all this is happening, everybody gets the text messages of Wendy inviting everybody to the nude party, and they're all laughing and joking because like it was cute and everything, and like it's like, woo, girl. So can't wait to get to the party. Okay, so Wendy, you know what I'm saying, we get her and Eddie are going to the doctor's office. It's like a little clinic, and you know what's new going on with Wendy? She's sitting real pretty in her confessional. And what's new? Obviously, the girls, they're sitting up like these, and they're front and center. You know what I'm saying? She's talking about what, 3 kids. Remember, she had the little girl last year, a year or so ago. So yeah, 3 kids breastfeeding. They don't sit up no more. They just get drained. So hey, she had to do what she had to do, and they look nice. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna lie. Now in this consultation, you know what I'm saying, producers always gotta ask the question. They always ask the little slick questions on the side, and they do it right in the confessional, so you kind of on the spot when they ask you. And they say, okay, so after the boobs, get anything else done? And she's like, oh, no, of course not. You know what I'm saying? I would admit to that, of course. And in that consultation, we see the doctor looking at the boobs, and they kind of zoom in on the stomach. I don't know why the cameraman did this, but the doctor, you hear him saying, okay, the swelling will go down. And he was kind of doing this to her stomach, like when he said that. Yes, it's very flat. Yes, she works out. Yes, if you had a few kids or one, like me, you do get a little stretch mark, so I seen that. But did that mean she had lipo? I'm not sure. It's up in the air. She say she ain't do it, so we're gonna have to say she ain't do it. But the doctor, he might have blown that spot up for you just a little bit. But then again, maybe the breasts make everything else well. I don't know how that works. I never had surgery to that nature, but she looks good and she happy. So we flip on to Robin. Mrs. Robin and Mr. Juan. The Dixons are going out to eat. They, I guess been having a okay year, nothing too bad. At least financially, they're in the process of building a house. And once that's done, they'll have more room for, the boys to roam, and maybe, things will just be more a little happier, comfortable. And they go on to ask, producers always gotta ask, when are you getting married? She says, look, I don't know when we get married. The COVID hit for one, boom. The kids in the virtual school, boom. I still got my business to still run, boom. Juan still working in his stuff, boom. We just don't got time, so we just gonna have to wait. And when the time comes, then I'll let you know. Boom, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we knew. It just is what it is. So Juan goes on to say, like, yeah, things is good. Only thing is, Robin, is your butt be sleeping a lot. You be sleeping to almost 2 o'clock. Like, girl, you ain't no spring chicken. You 41 years old, and I need a baby. Or, I think I want a baby. We want some girls. Like, we got these 2 boys. We probably should have had the girl a long time ago. But now, let's just have a girl. And she like, I'm tired. I'm sleeping because I'm tired. Like, I need more than 4 hours of sleep. Like, I can't just run off whatever energy you just do, you know what I'm saying? I don't got that man testosterone. This estrogen sometimes gotta rest, especially after running around them, cleaning up behind you, cooking, the errands, working. Hey, the woman says she tired, but she gonna work on it, because guess what? If you have these babies, girl, we need to work on getting a little bit more energy, pep in your step. And she just a little bit worried that maybe, she don't want none of this, her not having energy. It's just really because of COVID. She just not really motivated to do nothing. They don't get to dress up and go out, things like they used to. So, maybe she's just a little bit depressed, just a little bit. So she just don't want that to affect their relationship, because as we know, Juan can just go and dibble and dabble whenever he feel like it, and she was going to have to either take it or lose it. She might just take it. But hey, Robin and Dixon get it together. Oh wait, and then why? How you gonna want to have some more babies and you ain't even married her yet? Don't you want to get married first and then have the babies and then move into the house, because the house ain't even finished yet? So he moving a little too fast. I don't know if he's doing this for the camera or what, but why? Slow euro, brother. Slow euro. All right, so Chris and Candace, they're at home. The kids is there, and pretty much they adjusting to the family life. Candace is cool with the kids. The kids is cool with her. It's Mateo and Naya. Naya is the younger one, and she is a little camera shy, because every time she gets in front of the camera, she turns into a mute. Like, they be talking to her like, so you have a good day? Are you doing good in school? And she just like, so I think she just gotta learn to be around the cameras, and she'll be more comfortable. But Mateo, he seemed like a nice kid, and he was very comfortable around the cameras. And of course they asked him, is y'all gonna have some babies? Now that y'all married now, it's been a year or so, or two. So what's the future look like for, this house? More babies? Maybe not, maybe so. And I think Candace is thinking about maybe so. And remember, she said that last year after Ashley had her baby, because she felt like if Ashley can do it, then maybe she can do it, type deal. Okay, boom. Nothing much to that. We catch on to, and I think she's gonna be baby mama number 3, because I think the 2 kids don't got the same mom. I thought it was one. I'm not sure, but regardless, she's not the first baby mama. So anyway, Wendy house. Yeah, the party's about to start. She getting dressed and everything. She's gonna introduce the girls to everybody, since it's like their first time seeing her since she got the new ones. And she got these cupcakes, and actually shaped like little titty cupcakes. They're really cute. Got like a little nipple on it and everything, and she gives some to the boys. The little girl, she obviously wouldn't know nothing because she's still a baby, but the boys, what they like, 8, 7, something like that, and they just go right into it, and they like look at it, what is it? And they like, chocolate? So they're like, okay, we taught y'all well. So I thought that was kind of funny, like, okay. I mean, I would have gave them to my son too, but I would have said, here, have a titty cupcake. So, and he was like, oh mama, why? I don't know, I just gotta embarrass him like that. But anyway, Giselle arrives first, then Robin arrives second, and of course they have to make it a point that Wendy does not live in Potomac. She lives like past Baltimore. It is what it is. Y'all gotta drive. Y'all all spread out anyway, so it is what it is. It's probably cheaper out there. And hey, like Eddie said, it's serene. It's serene. So when Robin gets there, Giselle, peeping the scene since she's the first one, she says, "Come here, girl, come here." And they look at the place at the table, because everybody got to put the damn name tags. Make sure everybody set the right name tags. And they notice one of them right at the head, or next to the head, which would be Wendy, says Mia, M-I-A. So they're like, who is Mia? We about to meet her in just a second, and you know what? She's gonna be the new girl. So I hope we like you, Miss Mia. All right, so everybody gets to the party one by one by one. You know, um, and I think everybody's got their antennas up just a little bit because it's kind of the first time everybody's getting around in the group, and they know that if there's a couple, it's some bad energy that's roaming around, right? So Wendy, Santa slithers herself down the stairs. I mean, we just can't let that word go at this point. But looking fabulous or whatnot. And Ashley shows up, big and round, and they're just trying to figure out who is this Mia girl. You know what I'm saying? Like Wendy says, "Well, look, this is Karen's friend, so we're all gonna meet her together because I don't know her either." So they're like, "All right, hopefully she nice, but we'll see." So in the car ride on the way, Karen is basically kind of just giving a rundown. You know what I'm saying? Mia don't necessarily introduce herself just yet. We're gonna get there, which I was hoping that they did, because they do the whole confessional and say, "Hi, I'm Mia, and I'm this and this and that." But Karen kind of just did it for her. She said Mia is the boss. Mia owns several businesses. Shout out to TV. I don't know if y'all remember that from Flavor of Love. No. I Love New York. You just gotta rewind. Y'all remember it. You know. But she's a chiropractor. One of those doctors who help crack your back and get you straight. But she owns like maybe not just one clinic, but maybe a whole bunch of clinics, and just got her hand in a few pots. So you know what I'm saying? She looks nice. And Karen just trying to tell her that her and Candace aren't really seeing eye to eye, so she's kind of anticipating to see her. But Candace will not show up tonight. She must have had food poisoning or something, but her butt is on the toilet, so she can't make it unless she bring the toilet. So, but Giselle is there, so Karen's like, well, me and Giselle ain't the tightest, but I'm gonna see her, and I'm gonna keep it cute and keep it mute. And they walk into the room, and we'll get there. You know what I'm saying? They always cut to commercial, so we won't get to see the action till after we get back. But yeah, everything's going good so far. Good so far. I think Mia, I don't know. She might be all right. Like I said, just looking at her, she ain't talked yet, so we don't have to see. But we know for sure that Karen is coming there. She got her guard up for sure, and so does Giselle. So they both ready. All right, so everything starts off really good, Mia says hey to everybody, introduces herself. She's an entrepreneur, has her chiropractic offices, and doing very well for herself. She has 3 children. She has a house on the Ben Harbor, because where they at, like Massachusetts side over there. So she got a house on the lake, or whatever you want to call it. I think that's the lake or the ocean. I think that's the ocean, right? Sorry, y'all, I'm having a Portia moment. Anywho, and she goes on to say she has a house down in California as well, North Carolina. Sorry, not California, North Carolina. And that she has grandchildren down there, and they're kind of like, grandchildren, girl, if your kids is 12, 10, 5, or whatever she said, 3, 5, 10, I don't know, but anyway, they can't have no grandchildren, obviously. So that means her man, her husband, is a little bit older than her, which means his kids must be in their 20s? She's 36. She say he is 68. She couldn't quite get the math right together, you know what I'm saying? She had a Portia moment as well. They're 32 years apart. Not so bad. I think Ashley and Michael are 20 to 30 years apart as well, because Ashley, is she just now 30? Oh my gosh, because I'm older than Ashley. So I think she's either just now 30 or 31. And Michael is out here like 55, almost 60. I forgot about that. Anywho, so hey, they hit it off not so bad. You know, we all know how Giselle does with the new girls. Giselle likes to run down all the questions. Giselle likes to size them up. And if Giselle don't like you, Giselle gonna let you know. So far, so good. Wendy goes ahead and say, yeah, what's up with this nude thing? Interlude. What does this mean? What does this mean? Let's get to it. She goes on this long monologue like Quad does about how she just needed to, you know, get back to herself, get back to loving herself, you know, and she just needed a change. What's the change? Boom, reveal. Woo. It's the girls. She calls them happiness. They're nice. They say, "Oh, you look good. You look good. What else you do?" She's like, I mean, just a little tweak here and there. You know, nothing too bad. You know, nothing major, right? So of course, Robin in the confessional, like, she done tweaked the booty cheeks just a little bit. You know, they a little more plumper than usual. I noticed she did lose a little weight. She a little slim trim. Like I said, I think those tweaks had to do with the liposuction that the doctor kind of busted her out on. And then I think Karen said something was wrong with the face. Now, I was looking at the face and I wasn't too sure. I was thinking it might have just been a little Botox or, I don't know, maybe just a lot of good facials. But hey, she looks good and they all think she looks good. What's her name? Mia. She goes on to say that, hey, she done have plenty of work done. You know what I'm saying? She runs it down. The lipo, the lips, the Botox, the boobs, the butt. Hey, you name it, she done it. Even the JJ, you know what I'm saying? You can do those things. But she ain't got no shame in the game. Because, hey, she looks good. She don't look bad. No. Okay, yep. Boo, you know what I'm saying? I had to do that off the camera, you know, because most of my reactions is actually while I'm watching it, you know what I'm saying? This is just the commentary after the fact. But yeah, Karen, she brought out the shotguns, you know what I'm saying? Giselle, they said, okay, now look. We calm, we cool, collected, we eating, you know what I'm saying? I think it was some curry type soup because they kind of let us know what it was. It looked good. And they say, okay, so Candace not here. Ooh, come on now. And they say Candace not here because her stomach upset, right? Okay, hold on, because calm down, Rocky. You're always doing this. So anyway, they say, so do you think she didn't show up because of you, Karen? Like, since y'all got beef and stuff, like, you think she don't want to see you right now? And Karen like, nah, they ain't got nothing to do with that. But I will say, I know that she was hurt. Like, I might have hurt her feelings, yeah. So eventually, I'll talk to her and we'll figure this out. So speaking of that, Ashley says, well, you know what? I don't talk to her like that either, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, well, why? What happened? And she like, I mean, we just don't mesh well. It just is what it is. You know, people grow apart, or maybe we thought that what we had just don't work no more. You know what I'm saying? She done grew into a whole nother person, as we see Ashley is becoming better. At least just because she's been a mom, you know what I'm saying? She don't pop off as much as she used to. So then, you know, they say, so can we get to a place where we're all just, you know, we're all cool and on the same page? And Giselle goes on and say, like, no, I don't think so. And they're like, well, why? And she like, because y'all know I can't stand Karen. And here we go. She got her little pistol. Pew, pew, pew. You know I can't stand that bitch. All she do, you know what I'm saying, is talk all this junk about me. And I'm just not having it. I'm not happy. I'm not cool with it. And she like, so Karen, this is all I got to say to you. Like, I got a whole bunch of stuff about you, you know what I'm saying? And I can lay it all out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it one by one. So just don't mess with me. Basically throwing out a little threat, you know what I'm saying? She got the pew pew, the 22 out. Just trying to hold her up, stick her up real quick. You know what I'm saying? She thought she had me up there. She thought she did. She thought. Because, you know, she like, yeah, Ray don't love you. you dry over there with your old ass. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to go there. Cause you can't really hit Karen with nothing besides she old and her man old and she sexless at this point. And if she ain't sexless, then she cheating on her man. But hey, we ain't getting there. We ain't talking about that. This is just and Karen. So look, and this is the way this ends as we, you know what I'm saying? This is the way it ends. They end up going back and forth like, I'm dry, whatever, bitch. You the one over there burning. And they like, what? Burning who? Yeah, you got the hot box over there. And that's why you can't keep a man. And that's why Jamal out here spreading his little thing everywhere. To Texas, to Atlanta, to, DC. And you a old whore from Howard. I don't even know what the fuck that bitch said, but hey, she pulled a Judge Joe Brown on her. If you know, you gotta go to YouTube, cause Judge Joe be going off. And hey, boom! I'm like, hell nah, Karen. She just pulled it out. She just said, look, yep, you old dried up, washed up old has been. You think you got something for me? Oh no, baby. I'm the grand dame. I got something for you. So hey, season 6, I think, we got something on our hands. Atlanta, watch out, cause these girls is coming for that #1 spot. Anyway, Housewives of Potomac, y'all. You know I love this show. It's one of my favorites. So I'll get to y'all next time. Rocky, always in it.